Hi, it's Craig. Good morning. I just wanted to talk about institutional investors buying single-family homes and turning them into rentals. I've noticed that a lot of people will say, "Oh, it's because of Blackstone," but that's not actually accurate. Excuse me, BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street. In particular, it was RFK was pointing those companies out as the largest buyers of single-family homes and turning them into rentals. It's not actually accurate. Um, I mean, I'm focusing on a website, Wolf Street, but I believe it to be accurate based on my research. I was just looking for a quick list to read off. First of all, a lot of these companies are being bought by, okay, what's going on is Wall Street is buying tons of single family homes and turning them into rentals. Okay. It's generally in the South, Florida, Texas, Georgia, Charlotte, North Carolina, Atlanta. I mean, these are all hot spots. Tampa, I think around Nashville, definitely Tennessee. I'm not sure about Arizona, but anyway, but it's everywhere. It's upstate New York, it's in Pennsylvania, it's everywhere. Okay. And they use a lot of algorithms, and the algorithms tell them which is the best homes to buy for the price based on school district, things like that. Um, so basically, home prices pretty much went from 270,000 to 400,000 from about 2020 to 2024. Okay. What happened during that time? COVID. Okay. There's a saying, don't let any crisis go to waste, meaning that, during this time period, things got crazy. So it gave them the opportunity in all the chaos to buy a lot of houses and start doing this. And it kind of falls under the cover of chaos and confusion. So what they do is they'll basically go to a company and they'll make an offer on a home and they'll say, we'll pay cash and we'll close in 5 days, no inspection needed. Well, obviously, typical American families cannot compete with that. And they'll bid higher than everybody else. So basically what's happened is we're turning into a nation of renters. Okay. And right now, home prices are inflated. The reason why they're inflated is because you have huge buyers in the market that pay cash for these houses. Who are these huge buyers? They're private equity, and there's some publicly traded companies that do it as well. What is private equity? Private equity is pooled money to buy companies or invest in projects. They're not public. They will buy your local bakery, for example. Some private equity company recently bought our local bakery. Private equity buys all the um, oil companies locally. They call them roll-ups. If you take a look at your local oil companies that you get oil delivered, frequently now, this is a new thing, they're all owned by one company but operating under different names. Who else is buying single family homes and turning them into rentals? Publicly traded companies. In particular, the biggest ones are American Homes for Rent and Invitation Homes. I believe Invitation Homes was brought public or some type of spinoff from BlackRock. BlackRock is the one that always everybody's pointing fingers at. I'm not sure if that's accurate anymore. I did go to their website and they said, no, we don't buy single family homes. So I'm not really clear on that right now. I'm going to go have to get some clarity. But based on this article, and this is generally, I believe, to be accurate, Progress Residential, they own about 85,000 homes. Okay. I'm going to look up who Progress Residential is. I'm pretty sure I can't say the name, but I'm pretty sure I know who it is. Invitation Homes, they're public. American Homes for Rent, they're public. First Key Homes, I'm not sure who owns that. I'm sure it's some private equity group. And Blackstone, not BlackRock, Blackstone. Okay. Blackstone is another private equity company that was basically, I don't want to say spun off from BlackRock, but I believe it was Larry Fink and Steven Schwartzman started BlackRock, and then Steven Schwartzman left and started Blackstone. So you have BlackRock and Blackstone. People erroneously say, oh, it's because of BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street. No, that's not accurate at all. because of Progress Residential. It's because of Invitation Homes. Because of American Homes for Rent. It's because of First Key Homes, Blackstone, not BlackRock. And I'm going to go do more due diligence on that. But I know on their website they say we don't do this business. I don't know if they have a ownership, which they probably do, a large ownership in Invitation Homes. So then they're kind of misleading the public, saying that, we don't do this business, but they do indirectly. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna have to go back and take a look at that. So just really quick, who is Progress Residential? And I believe it's a Carlisle group. Let's see. Progress Residential Homes. And let's see. I'll bet you Progress Residential it says it's the second largest owner of single family rentals in the United States. Oh, it's owned by Pretium Partners, a private equity firm, which I'll be honest with you, I don't know anything about them. Okay. So I don't know who that is. I'm reading Wikipedia. It says it's the second largest after Invitation Homes, which is public, but that's dated 2002. Okay. So anyway, private equity owns it. Pretium Partners is an American alternative investment firm headquartered in New York City. The firm focuses on investments in residential real estate as well as corporate and structured credit. Founder Don Mullen. I don't know who these people are, but they're huge. They have assets under management of 50 billion. And I guess it's one of their companies that is buying single family homes, turning them into rentals, and the rents are high too. So you could have bought this house with a mortgage of 2,500. Now you're renting the house with a mortgage of 2,500. There's really no argument that this activity benefits American families in any way. The only argument I've heard from them is that you can get access to a better school district if you rent, I guess. And they're trying to sell this at people now just want to move quick and move around, and that's all bullshit. You know, you can just give them the keys and leave whenever you want. It's total bullshit. Just don't buy this, you could move whenever you want. You know, most middle class net worth in America is their homes. I read an article the other day, and they said net worth of homeowners is about 400,000. Net worth of renters is 10,000. Okay. They need to own. Who owns First Key Homes? Oh, here we go. I'm gonna butcher the name. Cerberus Capital, right? They're another one. Uh, they're huge. I feel like I don't I can't throw names out there, but they're another huge one. Maybe we can pick that up another time. So basically, what I just wanted to point out is number one, whenever you're on Facebook, which is generally, I guess, where you can really analyze the public's uh thoughts on certain topics. That's why I find it very useful. For example, there was some post last night, I'm not sure what group, and it was on this topic. And somebody said, well, I own Blackstone stock, I own Vanguard stock, which I don't think Vanguard is public, so I don't think that's accurate, which makes me suspicious of a lot of these posters. I'm almost positive. Matter of fact, I'm positive Vanguard is not public. So I don't know how you can invest in Vanguard. So they allege that, I invest in BlackRock, which is public, and Vanguard, and they've done extremely well for my retirement account. And they invest in single family homes, and that's just totally inaccurate. So I don't know. Sometimes I feel like industry is out there, and basically they have people that they pay to post, um, their position or to trick the public, pretty much. I mean, that's how I feel. That's how I feel about it, but I'm not sure. Um, so anyway, it's a big problem. I went through this problem buying a house. It's sore subject with me. Um, and I want to see everybody have stability in their home and, have a good life. And I think they're destroying the American dream. And that's the problem. All right. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon.